Anna, how is your day going aside from journalists asking you the same questions over and over again?
It's great. Everyone's so lovely. They're taking good care of me. They're feeding me. They're hydrating me. I'm hanging out with good people.
They're hydrating you. Is there a brand endorsement that you want to work into that?
No, not necessarily. They're just like replacing my water bottle every time I finish one and then putting a straw in it. Yeah, it's really lovely.
Well, glad to hear that. Congratulations on Dear Edward.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you put the work in to say the least. How long did you have to keep it a secret that you were cast in this project?
Uh, Probably like just a couple months. I found out in November of 2021, and then we started shooting soon after that. So it wasn't too long, not too long.
Earlier today, I interviewed an actor who literally found out the day before they were cast in a film. They were a cancellation. So sometimes when you ask people,
Yep.
did you put in a lot of work? You get different answers. In this
Yep.
particular project, was there a lot of work to play Adriana?
Um, Somewhat, but not too much in that she is a young woman with big dreams, and I know exactly what that feels like. So I think there was a lot to pull from my life as well. And I play the story of grieving a grandmother, and I lost my grandmother a few years ago. So there was a lot of truth to her, and I didn't have to dig too deep to find her, which is why I think the part worked so well.
Well, you particularly have had a lot of success in the theatrical world, theatrical, big word to say, theatrical world before finding your way into film and television projects.
Yeah,
And very different style of acting, which I don't need to
totally.
tell you, but you're obviously playing to the back of the theater when
Yeah,
you were doing Broadway like you did.
yeah,
But it's different to be on screen like this.
I
Is it
know.
hard for you to go between back and forth with the two? For example, not talking with your hands so much when you're doing film and TV?
I think one fuels the other because you'll spend several months on set and then think to yourself, oh, you know, it'd be fun singing for a few thousand people. And then you do that for a little bit and you're like, oh, you know, it'd be fun being in a quiet room and having a camera near your face and not having to shout so much. That sounds really nice. And so you kind of miss different parts of the other as you flip back and forth because they're both so special in their own way. But truth be told, the bottom line is acting is acting is acting is acting is acting. And if you're telling the truth on a stage, you can tell the truth in a camera. And just getting back to that every single time, it kind of is the same muscle.
Is it the same deal with vocal rests for theater as it is for a day on the set of a film?
I actually think it's harder to talk every day sometimes than sing every day because we've done so much work to make sure that we're singing correctly and not putting too much stress on our voice. But sometimes we lose that hyper focus when we're talking because you're just in the moment and maybe you're screaming 12 times. So sometimes I would lose my voice more talking than I would singing. But yeah, so maybe I should take some vocal rest talking. Thank you for that.
Well, the last thing I have for you as a triple threat or maybe a quadruple threat, we can argue because you could do comedy too. Are we going to get an album from you? Anything on the musical end in the near future?
Oh man. I would love an album from me. That's a great idea. I songwrite, but it's only been privately for myself in my bedroom, to my dog. But I think he's sick of it at this point. So yeah, maybe I'll work on that. Maybe I'll work on that.
Well, in the meantime, hey, again, congratulations on Dear Edward.
Thank
Hope
you.
second season, and
Yeah,
just looking forward
thank
to
you.
whatever is coming next from you in the near future.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Paltrocast.